All right.
weirdly.
Prices are dropping here in Kenosha County and rising in the city. Listings are actually down double digits, but the days on market is slowly creeping up. And if you are buying or selling this summer, you will need to hear this before you make your next move.
So what's happening in Kenosha County and the city of Kenosha? Well, it's completely different between the two. In the county, we're seeing it become more of a neutral / buyer's market. We're seeing more days on market. We're seeing home prices come down a little bit. We're seeing it just take longer for homes to sell. We saw that ourselves. Our listing out in Paddock Lake took almost 3 weeks for it to go under contract. Whereas here in the city of Kenosha, houses are still selling like wildfire as long as they're priced correctly.
So we just showed a house the other day, 2 days on the market, and by the end of that day, they went under contract. It's crazy how quickly those houses are going.
It is. And we're still seeing houses on the county that are still selling really fast. It all depends on price, it depends on condition, it depends on where your house is. It just totally depends on whether or not the right buyer happens to come along and see your house at the right time. So let's look at the numbers. So what are we seeing? So prices in the city, prices have gone up in the city. 6.8% month over month. June over May. Prices have gone up 6.8%. But in the county, prices have fallen 3.7% from May to June.
That's crazy.
That is really weird because April to May, we still saw prices rise in both the city and the county. But now we saw from May to June, prices fell in the county. We saw the prices rise a little bit slower from April to May in the county, but they actually fell from May to June in the county. So we're seeing them go backwards now, more to a neutral / buyer's market. Getting a little crazy out there, guys. What do you think? Are we going to go backwards into a complete buyer's market, or is it going to stay in a seller's market for a while? Let us know what you think down here in the comments.
We're also seeing closed sales are down county-wide, but it is also slightly up in the city. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the pricing as well. All this numbers and the picture is actually setting us up to for both urgency and opportunity. So urgency, the buyer fatigue, the fatigue of not winning those bids. The price shifts, which is like changing the attitude of the sellers and the buyers as well. And we'll talk about the opportunities, is going to present opportunities for the motivated sellers to take advantage of this time, as well as those buyers who are strategic in finding and placing those bids.
And we're seeing this out in the wild too. Like, we're seeing a lot of buyers just get tired of the crazy prices, the crazy high prices, having to outbid each other. They're just tired of it. They're saying, you know what, we're going to take a couple months off. We're going to wait for the market to cool down. We're going to save some money and come back with more money in our accounts, be able to, pay these higher prices. And then we're seeing sellers, they're getting frustrated because they're not getting those first day offers, so they're not getting those first week offers. And they're having to cut their prices after 10 days or 12 days on the market. So we're seeing both sides of the fence getting frustrated, both buyers and sellers, because it's not the market that we were in just a couple years ago. The market is shifting. Wisconsin is one of the last states that actually shift from the rest of the country. Almost all the rest of the country is in a buyer / neutral market right now. Wisconsin is one of the last states in the country to actually still be in a seller's market. So it is coming, guys. It's just not quite here yet, but it is coming.
So be patient. So we're going to be looking at, are more houses coming on the market? And we're going to answer that question. Here in Kenosha County, we are seeing new listings that are down 3.2%, versus the city. The new listings are down a huge 21.8% here actually in June. So what does that all mean, Chad?
So that means that for buyers, that's a great opportunity for buyers. So in the county, that 3.2% is year over year. But that means that there's more options for you as buyers out in the county. For sellers, that means that there's more competition for you. That means that you have to price your house right. And in the city, in June, 21.8% more listings in the city That's a huge amount of competition that there is for you as a seller. There are that many more houses to price your house against. You know, there are 5 more houses up and down the street that are going up for sale that you have to fight against now to make your house stand out and look that much better. So you have to price your house right. You have to price it competitively. You have to make sure that, you know, Jane and Bob Smith buyer choose your house over the other houses down the road and come look at your house and hopefully put an offer on your house.
How are you going to make your house rememberable?
How are you going to make it stand out? Is it going to stand out with pictures? Is it going to stand out with video marketing? Or is your realtor just going to come put a sign in the yard, put in the MLS, wipe their hands and say, all right, buyers will come by and look at it and they'll put an offer in. You know, that's all they're going to do. I don't know. You tell us. What are they going to do?
So we're looking at single-family homes. There's a slight increase of single-family homes and condos in the county, whereas the city condos, they actually, the inventory actually has dropped as well. So it's kind of interesting to see those two sides kind of like on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, if you're a condo dweller, if you love condos, you know, the condo supply is just, it's drying up. There aren't nearly as many condos available as there once was, just because, one, there just aren't as many condos available in general, and two, I don't know, condo people just don't move as often, so.
Exactly. So are the home prices going up or down? So we talked about a lot of numbers out there. So we're looking at the median sales in the city at $283,000, and it's up by 6.8%. How about the county, Chad?
So Kenosha County median price is $302,500, and that's down 3.7% year over year. So in the city it's up, and in the county it's down year over year. So again, a tale of two cities. In the city, the prices are up, in the county, the prices are down. Kind of weird how it's different between just west of the I and east of the I. You know, a lot of people that we talk to, a lot of people want to be west of the I. Not many people want to be east of the I. But we're seeing how the prices are more expensive east of the I, whereas they're cheaper west of the I.
Exactly. So what does this entail in regards to opportunities for the buyers? This is definitely an opportunity to look at the city or the county more because the prices are going and they're dropping more. So the strategic buyers, this is the time to buy. Some sellers will be adjusting prices due to the softening in the outer area of the county and or the city. So, but for sellers, don't price your house based off last year's peak. So because it's an ever-changing industry. So what I would recommend to contact us, and we can give you the correct retail value of your property.
Year-to-date, county prices are still up 3.5%, showing longer-term growth despite how the monthly market goes up and down. So it's just like a roller coaster ride. The prices go up and down, but you know, overall the market's still strong. The market's still going up overall year to date.
Are the homes still selling fast, Chad?
Absolutely. So days on market in the city of Kenosha, I mean, they're up a little bit. They're up from 10 days to 15 days, so up 50%. But that's still really fast. You know, they're not sitting around for too long. 2 weeks is still pretty fast for a house to sell. You know, I did some research for a friend of mine who owns a house up in northern Wisconsin. Their average days on market is at 65 right now. So they're in a deep buyer's market. So 15 compared to 65 days on market, that's a big difference. How about in the county?
So the county is actually down from 19 to 17 days in June, but year to date it's actually up at 7.7%. So we're looking at homes are still moving quickly, but it's still taking a bit longer than last year for sure, especially in the city. So if you're going to put your house on for sale, just kind of expect it to be on that market a little bit longer than you expect. Hey, it could be sold within a day. And that'll be a great news, right?
I mean, you never know. It could sell right away. It might sit in the market for a little while longer. You never know. It just takes that one right buyer to happen to come by and take a look. So
So expect the worst, hope for the best.
Exactly. So what's changed since last month? Where's the market heading? Well, inventory is inching up while demand dips. So what's changed since last month and where's the market heading? So inventory is inching up and demand's dipping. So what's that mean? Well, that means that the market is heading towards a more balanced market. Like I've been saying for months, we're heading more towards a neutral / buyer's market. I don't think we'll be in a buyer's market in our area anytime soon. I think we'll be in more of a neutral market by the end of this year. In the city, demand is keeping prices up, suggesting that we're still in a strong seller's market, while prices are still holding strong, and those prices give sellers the advantage. So we're still in a really strong seller's market here in the city of Kenosha. While the county is heading more towards a neutral / buyer's market, but they're still in a pretty decent seller's market right now.
Remember, fewer new listings equals to fewer choices, which means that you have to be ready to act fast. So if you love that house, there is no time to waste and just put in that offer. At least start that conversation.
The worst that the seller can do is say no, and you just keep looking for that other house. Like I said, they say no, you just keep looking.
Exactly. So what buyers need to know. So don't let rising prices in the city scare you. Rates actually may drop in Q3, which can actually boost competition. It also can increase the opportunity to negotiate in the county where prices are dropping and the longer days of market has been happening, so that you have a little bit of wiggle room right there. It's like, and one last thing, big thing, Chad, is to stay pre-approved and be ready to jump when your right home actually presents itself. Because if you keep your pre-approval up to date, then there is no waiting time about getting that new home.
That's right. Keeping your pre-approval ready to go and in hand gives you the upper hand as the buyer. Gives you the upper hand over any other buyers. Aalia and I talk to lots of buyers every single week. Some of them are pre-approved and ready to go, but a lot more of them haven't even talked to a lender yet. They're just saying, you know what? We just saw all these beautiful houses. We want to go take a look at them. And we tell them, you know what? We'll show you a house, maybe two, but you have to talk to a lender and get yourself pre-approved.
Exactly.
Because we don't want to show you that one house that you fall in love with.
And you can't afford it.
Then you go talk to a lender and the lender says, you know what? You can only approve a $200,000 house, but the house that we looked at was $400,000. Well, now your heart's broken because you can't afford that house. But now you're in love with that $400,000 price range. And every house that you look at that's actually in your budget just does not compare. So now you're out of the housing market. Your heart's broken. Our hearts are broken because we can't help you anymore. It's just a lose-lose situation for everyone. So getting that pre-approval before you even go look at a house is key. Make sure you do that.
So we talked about buyers and what they should know. What about sellers? What do they need to know?
Sellers, like we always say, don't overprice your house. You can never underprice your house because the market will always price your house correctly. If you price your house under what it's actually worth, you'll almost always get multiple offers, multiple buyers walking through your house. It'll be like a bidding war almost every single time. Just make sure you don't overprice your house, because if buyers feel like it's overpriced, they'll just walk right by it. They'll keep scrolling by it on Zillow, and you won't get any offers at all. And you'll end up having to do that price reduction later on down the road.
So we're looking at sellers in the county. Of course, don't overprice, because buyers are pushing back on the negotiation table. So making sure your home is ready and it's priced right is where you're definitely going to shine. In the city, the price is actually going to spring forward the max offers that you're going to find on your house. But again, don't act soon, but act soon before the buyer starts getting tired of the one negotiation and not getting the right house. So homes priced right are still selling near or even at over asking. So some numbers, city is 101.2%, and then in the county is 100.9%. What we're seeing. So
those are really good numbers. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating here in the Kenosha area, don't go in the market blind. We help people just like you every single week. So make sure you reach out to us by call or text at 262-331-1621 or grab one of our free guides down here in the description of this video.
So let's make your next move a good one.
See you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic week.
So if you're looking to buy or sell this summer, you need to hear almost there. We just showed a house the other day, 2 days on the market, and they had an accepted offer.
Griffin! You're moving my camera.
I'm moving the camera.
You did. I saw it move.
Go. Go to bed.
So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating here in the Kenosha area,
we help you. Oh my God, we're almost there.